Well, Rovers, it's been a few weeks since our last video posting, and some of you have been wondering why the delay. Well, I'm here to say that the project is not over.
3 years ago, I refitted a 40-year-old Contessa 26 and took her on an amazing 7,800 nautical mile ocean voyage. We crossed the Atlantic twice, but a knockdown on the second crossing and COVID-19 put an end to my solo circumnavigation. So now, I'm building a new boat, smaller, lighter, but more suited for a solo circumnavigation. The Wave Rover 650.
Well, Rovers, I want to restart the project with the beginning of Season 3. And in Season 3, I have a deadline that is only 7 months away in order to get the boat from this state that you see it in right now, which is maybe about 1/3 finished, to ocean capable. Because in 7 months, Wave Rover and I will be heading off on our circumnavigation.
Well, let me just take a couple of minutes to show you what I have been working on for the last 2.5 months. Most of the summer has been spent building a house. You see, I had promised Mrs. Rover that I would build her a house before I head off on the next voyage. And the house, it's a fairly small and humble bungalow, but it's very well built. It's very energy efficient. And I have to give a great big shout out to all the volunteers who came forward to give me a hand to get this little bungalow built in what really has been a very quick pace. Well, it hasn't been all about the house all summer long. I did manage to get some design work done and also get the keels fabricated with the help of a really good friend, Professor Brian Smythe.
So I'm here at the lumber yard and I'm selecting lumber for the mast for the Wave Rover 650, and I've got two of my favorite apprentices here. I have Lindsay and Jesse, a brother and sister, and they're both third-year apprentices. Hey Lindsay.
Hey.
What's it like working on the Wave Rover 650 project?
It was very exciting. We're going to be helping Alan build his mast, and I've never done anything like this before, so I think there'll be lots to learn.
Well, we're really happy to have you on board, and we're really fortunate too. Thanks very much.
Meanwhile, back on Wave Rover,
we have to take Wave Rover now out of storage mode and get her back into building mode.
Well, Season 3 will start in just a few weeks, but once it starts, it is going to be at quite a pace in order to get Wave Rover ready for her sea trials.
Well, here's a little look inside the boat. Not a lot has changed since the last posting of the boat, but she is probably at least 30% complete. We do have to continue on with a fair number of high priority items just as quickly as possible. A little view of what the berth looks like on board Wave Rover. There's two of them, one on each side. Seven months is not a lot of time, make no mistake. But that timeline, it's not just an arbitrary number. That timeline is dictated by the seasons. I have to have Wave Rover ready to start crossing the Atlantic by June of 2023. I have to be doing sea trials in late May. So these are sort of written in stone. There's not a lot of leeway because of the hurricane season in the North Atlantic and of course the winter season that follows that. So as I said, there's a lot to do. We're going to be moving at a very rapid pace for the next 7 months, but I want you to be here and see the journey as I transition from boat building to ocean sailing again. There's a lot to do, time to crack on.
Well, the Wave Rover patrons, with their pledges of support, really do make the creation of these videos possible. Now, if you'd like to know more about Wave Rover's patron page and Benefactors Bulkhead, I have links to both those pages in the video description. Now, another way to help Wave Rover, and it doesn't cost you a dime, is by sharing our content on your social media. So now, as always, Rovers, thanks for watching. Give us one more.